Good morning, everyone. Here's the thing. Oh, you see a little ear? You see a little ear? Bravo says good morning too, don't you, Brav? Anyway, I haven't done one of these for a while, and I'm going to try to get better at it as life becomes a little more normal. I guess nothing is really normal when we're still in a pandemic and you're dealing with a chronic illness and you have a cat that drives you crazy, but you love. Anyway, wanted to give you an update on my MS. So I went to have what's going to be my annual MRI, I guess, last week, and I get the results next week. But it feels like things are progressing. The fatigue that I have, new aches and pains, new sort issues occasionally with my eyes. Nothing drastic. I'm not going blind or anything, but I can tell things are different, and I don't feel well most of the time. So that's a preemptive reason. If I leave somewhere early or can't be there, it's because I physically need to take care of myself and can't do something. So preemptively, that's what you need to know. But it is what it is. I'm dealing with it as best I can, and marching through this journey with the support of all of you, and I feel that. So I appreciate it. I also want to talk a little bit about mental health. As part of my initial diagnosis last year with MS, they suggested I both go see a physical therapist and somebody to help me cope with this disease and the changes that are happening. So I started seeing a therapist for the first time since I was 17. I had tried a couple of other therapists within the last couple of years, I guess, but nothing clicked. This therapist and I click. She's amazing. I will never not be in therapy, and she could never quit her job as long as I'm around, because I'm going to need her. And working on myself, I've realized some things, and I'm willing to admit some things. In the past, I've been suicidal and truly thought about taking my life because that would be easier, because life was so confusing or hard or just too overwhelming. I am looked at by my family of friends and my circle of people as happy-go-lucky and always in a good mood and always warm and all that. And a lot of that, while a lot of that is true, for a long time there was a dark underbelly to that of real depression and lacking any kind of self-worth and thinking, who would notice? Who would care? And I always came back to my mom. To be very, very honest, I always came back to my mom. That I couldn't do that to her because, as I jokingly think, she would have Debbie Reynolds me. And she would have, like Carrie Fisher, she would have gone the day after. And I couldn't do that. So I kept plugging on and just trying to figure shit out. I now don't think that way in any way, shape, or form. Kathy, my therapist, and I are working on my parts and figuring out how to make a better whole. So I say all of that just to say, you don't know how your friends are. You don't know what people are dealing with. We should talk more about mental health and the struggles that people have, and don't judge people. That's all I have to say about that. It's hard. Life can be overwhelming sometimes. And sometimes people just need a break. And hopefully it's not a permanent break. So take care of yourselves. Understand that everybody has some level of mental health issues. Everybody has something that could always work on. Nobody is perfect. And so check on your friends. Check on your friends that you know struggle with things, but also check on your friends that you think are fine and dandy. Because I'm going to guess half of them aren't. Okay, all on that topic. I have started in the Heights at Grand Prairie Arts Council, and I wavered because I am so tired, and I'm exhausted most days. I wavered on whether or not I can or should do this show. It is mine and Kristen's 11th, no, 10th work together as director, as a directing team. I think, I don't know, a lot. We've been doing it for 10 years together. Jacob is my co-director, and Christian O'Neill Hudson is my choreographer. An incredible team, with all new people for us. The only people that I've worked with before are Trey Cardona and Samantha Padilla. Everybody else is new. And they're just delightful. And they really like each other. It's really evident, even early in this process, how much they're enjoying each other. And that makes me happy, because that's why we do this. God knows we don't do it for the money. We do it for the relationships and the experience. And I'm really glad I had a hand in building this family, and will continue to solidify their bond, because they will have all met when they all did in the Heights, which is, it's great to be at the beginning of someone's really strong friendship. And that's what I feel like we're doing right now. So I'm grateful for that. Update on Mom. She's a freaking saint. I love her so much. As the days go by, and as I continue to work in therapy about how to make myself a better whole, I realize she's anything and everything that's good in me comes from her. And I'm so significantly grateful. That's not the right word, but you get it. I love Mama. And then last but not least, my best friend of 26, 27 years, I don't know, more than half his life, close to half of mine, is turning 50 next week, you old bitch. Yeah, Jed's going to be 50 this week, and there's going to be a little shindig next weekend. So I'm looking forward to seeing friends I haven't seen for a while. Actually going to a party? What? What is that? Seeing his folks and his sister, which was maybe sisters, which will be lovely because I haven't seen them in a while. So yeah, I'm just trying to plug along, trying to figure out what my new normal is, and being okay with that, and being okay with who I am, because you know what, I'm worth it, and we'll keep plugging along. I will try to do more updates for those who care. Please subscribe and share this video if you wish, all right, because I think it's important for the world to talk more about mental health. The stigma needs to be raised. Those that are lucky enough to be in therapy have a mechanism to work towards being a better version of themselves. Some people are not, and they just need a hand or a friend. So be that hand or that friend. Okay? Peace out. I love you. Bye.